What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we'll be taking a look at a immersive sort of sim Resident Evil meets escape room meets System Shock, a number of various influences inside of here. A little game called Zero Protocol. I played through a little bit just to get a feel for the game and what it's trying to go for, and I am excited to invite you on in to check the game out. This is a demo that's publicly available. It's about an hour, 30 minutes to an hour long, depending on how fast you can actually mash your way through it. This is one of those one-man projects that I think is playing with something interesting here. There's definitely aspects of it that I've enjoyed so far just in the first couple little rooms. So let's play the game for about 30 minutes to see if it's something you wanted to add to your wish list or if it's one of those games that you would rather pass on. If after watching this you wanted to get the game for yourself, I got a link for you down below in the description. Let's go ahead and dive on in. I'm blinded by white. It's a good thing that it's like the daytime right now, because if I hit that screen at night, it would have had me squinting and praying for my glasses. Let's see here. What do we have going on this side? Candidate test results. Robert Brooks, head of security, 8 years experience, married with a child, all tests successful. Recommend for admission to the service. All right. Like this music right here. When's Leonard Cohen gonna start talking? Greetings! Terrible weather today, huh? You've got to be Robert Brooks. Congratulations, we have selected you and accepted you for the position of head of security. Before we sign the contract, I would like to remind you of the most important provisions. The contract is for 1 year with the right to 1 month's vacation after 6 months of service. The facility where you will serve is highly classified. Any outside contact during the contract period is impossible and inadmissible, except for vacation, of course. You will learn the rest of the details through the contract, which will be brought down from the office soon. If you'd like to review the test results, they are on the table behind you. You can have a cup of coffee while you wait. The coffee machine is right behind you. Not much of a coffee drinker, gonna be honest with you, but let's go. Oh yeah, that's the totally normal coffee experience right there. I remember my first time drinking a cup of Folgers and my vision all fading to red. Teleporting pixelated doors appearing before my eyes. The magical power of caffeine. All right. What do we have going on inside of here? I've awoken in a hospital bed. Looks like there's a couple pieces of me laying on the cabinet right there. Hopefully those aren't the vital parts. We've got ourselves a health injector. As you can see, you can already feel the Resident Evil influence, and of course, you're going to be combining items and whatnot to create new items, a la something like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, that kind of stuff. Disconnecting complex from the global network. All employees move to residential level. All inter-module partitions must be closed. Terminals must be set to read-only mode. Introduction of a pass regime for elevators. Evacuation of personnel in 72 hours. Complex conservation. All right, over here we got a door code that we're going to have to track down. Let's have a look at our personal computer on this side. Patient info. Nothing out of the ordinary there. The Zero Protocol has been introduced. Everyone is in a state of panic and nobody knows what's happening. Those of us who have survived and remain sane should immediately proceed to the residential level where we will be evacuated within the next few hours. We cannot take the wounded and those who are unconscious. Forgive us. You have to go. All right, 1685. All right, let's go ahead and punch this thing on in. 1685. Okay. Always a sure sign of things going well when the power's falling apart. Let's just follow the green lights, shall we? Alright, so we've got a chest lamp. Unfortunately, it's on a limited battery. It's one of those video game... Oh, good. Dead guys. Fantastic. Underneath tarpaulins. Exactly what I was hoping I would see out here. Every time I leave my hospital room, I think to myself out loud, I hope there's a bunch of dead guys on the floor. All right, so we've got a battery right there for the flashlight. You can see it's already lost 5%. This is one of those video game flashlights that lasts about the duration of a bird sneeze. So, since we don't have electrical efficiency... Oh, hey, what's up, dead guy? How you doing? Dear colleagues, as you should know, in recent days I've been spending most of my time at Object 44, and I return to the office only for a night's rest. I'd be very grateful if one of you would feed my fish for the day. Thanks. If you're new to the facility, use the nav terminal to find my office. The door is locked with a password, but it's not complicated. The hint is right inside the office. Chief Medical Officer Barrett Wayne. One little cool detail is if you try to pick up a letter while you don't have your flashlight on, you're going to have trouble reading it. Stays nice and dark. Okay, so we need a key to get inside of there. We need a code to get inside the blood-soaked door over on that side. This guy right here looks like we need probably like some wiring or something, or maybe like a piece of tinfoil or something like that to get it moving. Another one over here to the storage room. Over on this side, a gun. Okay. Dead guy's handprint next to keypad reader. Can't do anything with the machine right there. What does that say? The management of the complex appreciates the work of each employee. We understand that at least once a year employees like to relax and unwind. Therefore, we have declared December 31st and January 1st holidays. At the same time, remember that despite the holidays, alcohol consumption is strictly prohibited. Well, what kind of holiday is that, dude? We're going to have a holiday without like a mimosa or something. Come on. The game does have a camera mode that you can play around with as you go through the game, which is actually fairly helpful. So you can take pictures of like codes and things that you find around so that you don't have to remember them inside your headspace. For this one right here, it should be easy enough. We got 2001 right there. Perfect. Open that back on up. Nina Belova, headaches, confusion, hallucinations, results of full medical examination, no deviations from the norm detected. Source of the illness has not been identified. BB4 showed the greatest effectiveness after 4 days of treatment. The patient was able to return to work. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's nothing. That was a scream of excitement. That was somebody achieving all their wildest dreams. Let's see. Important, read this. You made me do it. Beware the madmen. If they see you, they attack immediately. Their level of aggression is extremely high, and even a few hits are fatal. So if you're not armed, run. The sooner you find a weapon, better. Even if there are no bullets, you can hit them with a backhand. By the way, boosters increase your strength and will make melee combat more effective. Following yesterday's incident with Dr. Mado, the administration has restricted patients' movement within the medical center. As a result, password is 335577. Okay, Dr. Mado complained of hallucinations shortly before her death. Unlike other patients, she saw not only flashes, but rapidly moving shadows of people. She showed me a cut on her shoulder and said she was attacked by a shadow. I blame the clouded mind for everything in that moment. However, what I discovered today defies all logic. During the autopsy, I observed that the area surrounding the incision was entirely free of rigor mortis. Okay, so 335577. And that'll get us into the bathroom. That looks like a... I mean... I'm following door markers, but it's kind of hard to say. Door markers. All right. 335577. Oh, dude, there's somebody banging on that door. I don't want to go in there. Sort of footstep behind me, too, dude. Atmospheric-wise, they're doing a pretty good job. I'm a little highly strung right now. Okay. What is this? Checkpoint door 1. Oh, okay. All right. Hello. How you doing? There we go. Now we got her. Does that go into here? Is that how I get into this room right here? Let's go find out real fast. So, 95... 318. Hey, all right. I don't know much, but I got a handgun. I like that pistol whip animation. Even though it's only got a couple frames to it, it still, like, implies impact while being decidedly minimalist. I like that. All right, so we've got a little bit of ammunition right there. I'm going to close that door behind me real fast. Inside the checkpoint, a user card is required. I have a user card? Aw, dude, trust a machine to actually ask for the card. Okay, so I have a gun. Now what? The game does give you a... Oh, I need to find a navigation terminal. Navigation terminal. I don't see anything that looks navigation-y over there. There we go. Got him. The game does give you a handy-dandy map so that you can iteratively work your way through the challenges and the things and the dots that you need to connect in various areas of the Antarctic facility. I don't actually know what I'm doing next. I may need to tool around a little bit. I don't think I checked that area because it was in the dark. Wasn't that door closed a second ago? Don't like that. Flashlight, you hanging in there? I'm gonna need you to be on your A game, bro. Don't mess with me, flashlight. This was closed a second ago, wasn't it, dude? Let's continue to make it closed, just like a second ago. We got hydrogen peroxide for decontamination agents. It is used to remove blood stains. Is that the user card? What is that? A medical center office card. Well, the office section was back here, so it either opens that or it opens that. Got another battery for the flashlight. That's good. Got a free pencil, which is always exciting in an environment like this. What do we have over here? These right here are serums that will increase your strength and endurance. Okay. Are any of these papers readable? Like, are these going to give me any information? SP2 pass clinical trials, increase running speed, increase stamina and power boost. Identify disadvantages, short duration of action, side effects not identified. The results of analyses on the volunteers. No deviations from the norm have been detected. All right. Oh, no. Okay, all right, that's enough from you. I think, like, the stop animation they used right there actually taps into something very real. Like, that's kind of a creepy zombie model right there because it's hard to tell if it's 3D or 2D. And then on top of that, when it's walking towards you and when it's taking hits, it's almost got, like, this feeling like when What's-Her-Name comes out of the well in The Ring. It's got that same creepy vibe to it, dude, where it's got, I don't even know how to describe it, almost like a pop and lock terror dance feeling to it. We needed to come back over here because we have a card. I hear breathing. Oh, dude. Okay. Does it open this too? Oh, no, I need a code for that. Flashlight's getting ready to go too. Close that off behind me. Okay, so we've got 2 computer terminals. We've got a dead lady in here. We've got a strange smell that's hard to keep track of too. To read the symbols on the sticker, you must first remove bloodstains using a suitable cleaning agent. Okay. 542768. Do we know what that goes to though? I guess let me check the terminals. Let's see here. ICU 2, I completely forgot to warn you. During my shift, the technicians repaired the door panel to Intensive Care Unit 2. They had to change the password. I wrote it down on a sticker next to the terminal. These pills, BB4s, they really work to turn off the hallucinations. However, the symbols on the walls and visions are not just hallucinations. An hour ago, I was able to enter one of the offices using a password that I found on the wall among other symbols. After taking another dose of the medicine, the symbols are gone. It appears someone is trying to give me hints. I will attempt to manage without medication for a period and observe the outcome. How'd that work out for you? Door drive activated. Sorry for the... Oh, I thought that was going to be like a data log. I heard something open on my left, so we'll go check that in a second. Luckily, this place has thin McMansion insulation, so you can hear everything through the walls. Let's see. Key dates. Soviet... it looks like a history of the facility. You guys can pause and read that if you want, but not relevant to the video. The dome was discovered by Soviet polar explorers. Okay, fair enough. Exposition. Use boosters. So that had a keypad right there, but they said that the code that we got from, I think the, oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. Back. All right. Down he goes. We got him. Don't know where he came from. Don't know how he got there, but he scared the bejesus out of me, dude. All right. We closing doors from now on. We closing doors. What's going on over here? Table of graphic keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need to know the 3-digit numeric code. Match the numbers of the code with this table to get the correct graphical key. All right. The complex is equipped with emergency power systems. Control terminals are available on each floor of the complex to enable operational activation of EPS. Each EPS terminal is assigned a responsible employee. Activation of the EPS is only permitted in the event of total or partial failure of main power systems. Only a responsible employee with the appropriate authorization can activate EPS. Activation is done by entering a graphic key, which can then be obtained by knowing a 3-digit numeric code. The digital code is automatically updated once a day and sent to the pager of the person in charge. Okay, so I think I know what's going to happen. We're going to get a pager, and it's going to blink these sequences, and then we got to figure out how to put that on in there. My first thought at looking at it was that I needed to fill in the entire grid, but it looks like some of them are shared right there, which means that that wouldn't work. And so, yeah. That's got to be something we find, so we probably shouldn't fiddle with it too hard. Getting a little bit low on ammunition right now. That's making me a little bit nervous about our survival prospects. Our next lead is back in the ICU. Close you down, close you down. Flashlight's out, but it recharges back up to 10%. So it's not going to be that big of a deal. 542768. I'm going to wait for my flashlight to recharge. All right, flashlight's recharged a little bit. 542768. There he is. I knew he's gonna be in there somewhere. Use that bad boy. I don't want to. Oh wow, they get dropped when you're on a booster. All right, I figured that would take a little bit. What is that thing? And then we got something over there too. Anything on the walls? I can tell I'm getting crazier because it feels like there's more things appearing on the walls. And we've got a medical syringe right there. What does this room have going on? The person in charge of EPS management is in the main hall. Take his pager. So that'll turn the power back on so I can actually have some illumination? All right. Be sure to keep your make sure your patients are taking BB4. It keeps them sane for as long as possible. Without the drugs, the hallucinations drive them crazy. The number of injured and dead is growing. Some people are complaining of minor headaches, some experience hallucinations, and others may even become completely insane. A security guard yesterday shot Dr. Hideko Mato after she attacked him with a knife. I don't know what causes the ailment. Alright, well, let's pop some sanity pills. It looks like we get 20% off those things, so hopefully it'll keep us nice and shook up. I've got enough batteries. I don't feel bad about recharging my flashlight right about now. Probably should have checked my corners better there. So we need, oh, yeah, what was that other thing we picked up? Jeff Kelly's user card. Okay, we know where that goes. I'm just going to, like, can I turn that off? It's me. Close that down. I'd prefer to follow like lockdown protocols since it has become apparent that they can spawn anywhere around us. Let's get that right there, and then we'll plug this user card in real fast. What is happening? Jeff, are you on duty at the medical center today? How are our guys doing? They say the boss was taken away unconscious. What if he goes crazy like the doctor I shot? It's frightening to even contemplate. Keep us informed, okay? I remind you that I'm going on vacation on the 26th. There are urgent questions or unresolved cases, then hurry up. Alexei Boyko remains in charge. And that probably opened that door right there. Christ. Is my booster still working? Is there a way to know? I would definitely like to know if my booster is still working. I know they're trying to keep the UI design like minimalist, but I'm always a fan of clear information being given to the player. I hear breathing. Okay, I think my booster is still good. Ow. Okay, I've been repeatedly shivved. What is that? A checkpoint door 2, so that gets us through the next area. Oh, more ammo. Good, 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 good. I've been trying to conserve mine, but, you know, these things happen. I would like to inform you that the staff of the medical center no longer carry empty crates to the elevator since you people must do this work. I forgot the code for the warehouse door. 5242. Can I go back now that this is open? Okay, so I can go back right there. These keypads are powered down, so the pager. We need a pager, right? 2, 5, and 7. So the numeric code's 257. What was that? Jesus. All right, we got 5242 for the door over here, I think. This game got me jumping at nothing right now. Okay, so we've got more ammo. That's really, really good. We've got health right there. I'm going to pop one of these now just to see if I can get myself all restored back up. I would like to see more immersive sim elements in the game. The ability to open crates and find things inside of them. And the ability to move objects around. There's a linearity to the title right now that I think is put together well, but I tend to prefer games like this that lean a little bit heavier in like the Deus Ex direction, where not only can you like puzzle your way through it, you are also entirely capable of finding alternate paths through areas, like vents and things of that nature in order to explore. Okay, so this terminal is off, but I bet it'll turn back on once we've got the EPS system online. Let's keep ourselves high and tight for right now, because there may be a few more of them back on in here. What is that? If that thing touches me, does something bad happen? There seems to be a lot of bad things happening. All right, so table of graphic keys, 2, 4, and 7. So I thought you would just plug in the dots in the positions that they go, but that doesn't appear to be the solution here. Actually, I had it wrong. It was 257. Sorry, numbers move around on me a lot. So anything that has to do with a lot of numbers, I don't know, dude. I'm like number dyslexic. Numbers move around on me. Like, I see numbers in places where they are not. And that means that sometimes I got to, like, look at the number, like, 4 or 5 times and then, like, take an average of what it appears like. We've got like 257. I thought it was 247. So it should be like that. There we go. All right, EPS system. We're back online. With the lights on, do I still lose sanity? Who is that? Why am I seeing a lady in the monitor? This concerns me. With the EPS system online, I think the only door that we haven't been in is that one back there. I think. Oh, I missed a battery back here too. Wonder if that console that's in the storage room will tell us how to get in there. That kind of feels likely. It's weird, because normally I don't enjoy games like this, but actually this iterative sort of escape room thing that they've got going on, just connecting dots one by one, is sort of working for me. Oh, the terminal did not turn on. Interesting. Electrical tape for wrapping wires and cables to provide electrical insulation. Okay, so that's how we're going to get through this door over here. Let's patch this together. I don't know if we're going positive to positive or negative to negative. Unfortunately, I'm not really going to be much help there. Alright, well, there's the negative connected. There's the positive connected. So it's got to be red to red, right? Okay, there's your red connection. There's your green connection. Door's open. All right, we got it. Oh! All right, she gets the gat. These guys over here booster me. Aw, dude, I was having trouble finding the hitbox right there, bro. Oh, but the game auto-saves on the last door that you activated. That's super nice, dude. I was all ready to be, like, incensed that I had to redo a whole bunch of rooms. All right, that's cool, man. I'll take it. This time, now that I know, we'll pop that here. All right, she's down. Maybe just, like, soften them up a little bit. There we go. That time I found the hitbox. What do you guys have? What is this? An electronic pass that goes to the technical floor. Okay. Reload the gun. Check this room for anything that might be helpful. We're not at full health, so I'll use that right now. Sanity pills. Drop you on the ground. Pick up sanity pills. Sanity pills done. Yeah, but I'd like to be able to open the little cabinets and stuff, too, and, like, pick up and move the plants and stuff like that. Little immersive things tend to be really, really big for me when it comes to sinking into a game like this. I've been racking my brain about where I saw another code over here, but, like, I don't really know how to get in there. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to leave that one alone. I'm hoping it's just, like, an extra ancillary area, because I haven't seen anything around that implies where the code to that door is. I've been looking around, but I ain't seen it. That's all that I'm saying. It's possible that it might be written on a wall somewhere. So you'll notice all the blood and all the, like, occult symbols are gone from the walls now that I'm not insane. It's possible, like, one of the notes mentions that you need to sometimes let the insanity take over to figure out what you're supposed to do next. So that could be exactly what I was supposed to do here. Okay, I can jump. We're only 30 minutes into the game before we're given a tutorialization that I didn't even know that I was capable of jumping until just a second ago. Never even tried. So this goes to the technical floor. All right, take me down. Is the technical floor going to be all out too? Like EPS? Like I'm going to have to get this done on every floor, aren't I? All right, here we go. Am I just, like, spacewalking right now? Or am I, like, actually functionally losing it? The demo ends here, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for playing. Okay. Well, I definitely want to go further. I enjoyed the first level. I think they did something with atmosphere there. I think they could definitely ramp up the atmospheric sounds and whatnot. The ambience, I guess. Add to your wish list. Well, there you go. But this right here was called Zero Protocol. I didn't hate it. I was hoping it would lean a little bit further in the Deus Ex direction instead of in the Resident Evil direction. But I also love Resident Evil, so honestly, not that big of a foul. I was kind of coming in here expecting this to kind of have a Bioshock influence or whatever on it. There's a kitty right there. Yay! Well, anyways, this is a one-man project that's being worked on. We'll see what it looks like when the game comes out. I enjoyed the demo. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't hate it. Things that I noticed is that, like, with meleeing, I had trouble finding the hitbox, I guess, but that's not really a problem with the game. That's probably like a skill issue. I didn't feel like I really got stuck anywhere, so that means the puzzles are about right, at least for me, a stupid person. So I don't really have any complaints here. I think it's an interesting title that's sort of channeling that Bioshock, or that biohazard energy. There we go. That's the word that I'm looking for. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy this kitty. Bye, folks.